So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always, one of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. There's the whistle. Uruwa Reds have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs, and potentially two runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally, it can get the numbers back into your own.
Tries a measured ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. He is through here. Renato Sanchez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I really like the look of this fella, Randall Kolo Muani. And just in case you haven't heard of him, it's probably because his rise has been pretty meteoric. He's done all the hard yards in the French lower leagues, so you'll see him kind of inhabit that position inside right. That's where he operates, that's where he's at his very best, and I'm sure we're going to see him in that role today.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Tomiyasu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Renato Sanchez. Good ball, good take. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's onto this. Pass is just off target. Zaire Emery. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Bomo. Now it's Zaire Emery. This looks promising. Musiala! Oh, that was no routine save.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's Uruwa Reds who take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Tomiyasu.
New Mexico really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
New Mexico certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Timber. Musiala. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. And we have our very first corner. Uruwa Reds are looking to go forward now. And is forced to go back. And it's made its way to him. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Zaire Emery. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Short changes him with that pass. Kolomwani receives it in a good position here. Zaire Emery. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's shot, surely! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Chance! Pass just lacking in accuracy. All the way back. Tomiyasu. Now, can they get him away? Burmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good running, strong and purposeful. Renato Sanchez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out towards the right wing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been drilled in. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Now it's Kolomwani. Now it's Musiala. Renato Sanchez. And Burmo. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's well spotted. Renato Sanchez. That has ended up in no man's land. Singo cuts out the pass. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross in. Kolomwani.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Kolomwani. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now,
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. He's not got that quite right. And it's Zaire Emery. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tomiyasu. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Played back into the centre. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Burmo. Renato Sanchez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a little off target. It's a searching pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Musiala. Zaire Emery. Could move up a gear here. Kolumuani. He's going for goal! Always going over the top.
New Mexico really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Has a look and place it forward. Zaire Emery. Spread out to the left. Timber spots it and intercepts. Goes for a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Fujita. Number 14. Coming on the field.
That's going
Number
wide left.
14.
Tomiyasu
Number 21.
calmly anticipates.
Number 41. The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Pass somewhat off target. Burmo. Now it's Kolumuani. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That could spell trouble.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Threads one in. Chance to shoot! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Number 14.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Uruwa Reds leading now.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And he's quick to return it. Kolumuani. Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 68
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy,
Number
he
9.
will want that one.
Kolumuani. Substitution on the field, number 19.
So we have movement on
Number
both
42.
benches.
Number 4.
It is compelling, this,
Coming on the
utterly
field,
compelling.
Number 6.
You've got to commend that,
Number
Peter. It's the
9.
perfect response to
Number 2.
falling behind.
And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Great leap! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Spread to the right. That is good alertness. New Mexico United still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, they could break here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Renato Sanchez. It's a pretty loose pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's good running with the ball. Oh, well played. Burmo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kolumuani shoots! It's a loose ball, in he goes again! Can he get it through? Single. And it's Zaire Emery. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No way through. Timber. Spread out to the left. Not the most accurate pass. Burmo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely shaped ball. And nicely intercepted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chips it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that pass isn't the best. Burmo. And that has left him in a heap. And that is a little undercooked. Has a look up and drives it forward.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Renato Sanchez shapes to shoot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. New Mexico United found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And he cuts out the supply. And that is that. New Mexico United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
And a quick reminder today,
New Mexico United have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.